Starting off, Bajaj Finance Limited has recommended a dividend of 36 rupees, with the payment expected around the 26th of July to the 27th of July, and the record date set for the 21st of June 2024. Moving on to Adani Enterprises Limited, they are set to consider and recommend a dividend, if any, on the 2nd of May. Axis Bank Limited has set the record date for the payment of final dividend on the 12th of July 2024. Nestle India Limited has recommended a final dividend of 8.50 rupees, with payment scheduled from the 2nd of August, and the record date set for the 15th of July 2024. Tech Mahindra Limited has recommended a final dividend of 28 rupees, with payment expected on or before the 9th of August. Please note, the dividend yield stands at 3.13%. The book closure period is from the 20th to the 26th of July. Moving forward, IndusInd Bank Limited has recommended a dividend of 16.50 rupees. Polycab India Limited will consider and recommend a dividend on the 10th of May. JSW Infrastructure Limited will consider a proposal to recommend a dividend on the 3rd of May. L&T Technology Services Limited has recommended a final dividend of 33 rupees, with the record dates to be intimated later. Voltas Limited will consider and recommend a dividend on the 7th of May. ACC Limited has recommended a dividend of 7.50 rupees, with payment expected after the 1st of July, and the record date set for the 14th of June 2024. Mphasis Limited has recommended a dividend of 55 rupees, with a book closure period from the 11th to the 25th of July. Page Industries Limited will consider the declaration of the fourth interim dividend on the 23rd of May, with the record date set for the 31st of May 2024. Coromandel International Limited has recommended a final dividend of 6 rupees, with payment expected after the 27th of August, and the record date set for the 26th of July 2024. Embassy Office Parks REIT has declared a distribution of 5.20 rupees, with the record date set for the 6th of May 2024. Laurus Labs Limited has approved the payment of the second interim dividend of 0.40 rupees, with the record date set for the 8th of May 2024. Century Textiles and Industries Limited will recommend a dividend, if any, on the 7th of May. Cyient Limited has recommended a final dividend of 18 rupees. Himadri Specialty Chemical Limited has recommended a final dividend of 0.50 rupees. Wellspun Living Limited has recommended a dividend of 0.10 rupees, with a book closure period from the 27th to the 28th of June. Electra Greentech Limited has recommended a final dividend of 4 rupees. Zensa Technologies Limited has recommended a final dividend of 7 rupees, with the record dates to be announced later. Tanla Platforms Limited has recommended a final dividend of 6 rupees. UT Asset Management Company Limited has recommended a final dividend of 24 rupees and a special dividend of 23 rupees, making a total of 47 rupees. Happiest Minds Technologies Limited will consider and recommend a final dividend on the 6th of May. KP Green Energy Limited has recommended a final dividend of 0.20 rupees. Kirloskar Pneumatic Company Limited has recommended a final dividend of 4 rupees, with payment expected after the 20th of July. AG Greenpack Limited will consider and recommend a dividend on the 2nd of May. Skipper Limited will consider and recommend a dividend on the 2nd of May. Avantel Limited has set the record date for the payment of final dividend of 0.20 rupees, which is the 23rd of May 2024. Quick Heal Technologies Limited has recommended a final dividend of 3 rupees. Went India Limited has recommended a final dividend of 20 rupees, with payment on the 13th of August. IFGL Refractories Limited will consider the payment of dividend, if any, on the 18th of May. Dr. Agarwal's Eye Hospital Limited has recommended a final dividend of 2.50 rupees. Wardwizard Innovations and Mobility Limited has recommended a final dividend of 0.15 rupees, with the record dates to be intimated later. Camdhina Limited will consider and recommend a dividend on the 6th of May. Cabra Extrusion Technic Limited will consider the recommendation of dividend, if any, on the 3rd of May. Bliss GVS Pharma Limited will discuss and recommend a final dividend on the 2nd of May. Entertainment Network India Limited will consider and recommend a dividend on the 3rd of May. Matrimony.com Limited will make a recommendation of dividend on the 14th of May. Link Limited will consider and recommend a dividend on the 2nd of May. Prime Securities Limited has recommended a dividend of 1 rupees. IL&FS Investment Managers Limited will consider the declaration of dividend on the 22nd of May. The dividend yield for this stock stands at 7.90%. Swastika Investment Limited will consider the recommendation of dividend on the 3rd of May. ANDHRA Paper Limited will consider and recommend a final dividend, and also consider subdivision of share on the 14th of May. Clara Industries Limited will consider the payment of interim dividend and issue of bonus shares on the 6th of May. Dipna Pharmachem Limited has rescheduled the board meeting to consider the proposal of bonus issue, subdivision, and raising of funds on the 2nd of May. Standard Capital Markets Limited will consider the proposal for declaration of interim dividend and also consider issuing securities including rights issue on the 30th of April. Sorka Business Machines Limited has extended the closing date of rights issue to the 30th of April. Luharuka Media and Infra Limited plans to raise funds by way of rights issue for 50 crore. The details will be determined in due course. Orient Tradeling Limited has set the record date for rights issue on the 3rd of May 2024. Thanks for watching. Please thumbs up if you like, subscribe, press the bell icon and never miss an update. Share and comment your thoughts on the comment section. And stay tuned with Corporate Actions India.